Hey folks, this is Chris with Oregon Figs. It is September 26, 2023. These are De La Roca figs. It's from Montserrat Ponds. It literally means of the rock. And these are all perfectly ripened. We've had 2 days of rain here at the house, and I used my little trick that I give on my cheat codes video about placing a fig under any kind of a structure. I have a bump out at my house. A carport would be great. A greenhouse would be great. Anything so you can keep the rain off the skin of the figs. What's happening with these figs right here is they have dried a lot of the moisture out of the fig, right? That's why it looks so concentrated like that. Beautiful skin. This has that like gray powdery on a purple and green, almost like bourgeois grease. Very, very pretty. This is such a gorgeous fig. Like I say, these are all perfectly ripened. Look at this one. So what we have here is an area, when our figs are ripening, it's a Mediterranean-like climate. The temperatures generally don't get overly hot. They are generally in the 80 to 90 degree range when they're ripening. So a lot of times when you get hot temperatures like in the hundreds, your figs will spoil. We don't typically get our figs spoiling here. What we get, instead of going to the spoiling stage, we get drying on the tree. And you can see how this red is starting to turn brown, completely shriveled up. This is actually physically drying on the tree. These are beautifully ripened, but when you start seeing a brownish tint with that red, it's getting more like what you would see inside of a fig bar, right? It's losing the color. It would eventually lose all of the red and it would become brown. And I've had an LSU tiger actually do that, where it lost all of the color and became brown because it's not in the hundreds and we're ripening and drying on the tree. It's an incredible thing and makes for incredible figs. So these are all so darn good looking. I'm going to try this little guy up here. We'll start with a little one and we'll see what we think with that one. Just creamy. This one has a real thin skin. Nice seed crunch, a good berry flavor. So darn good. These De La Roca is one that I'll keep in 15-gallon. I grow in 15-gallon pots, my lates, and I don't have the wasp. I don't have any type of head start. I just put these in a favorable microclimate on my deck up against my house. Okay, this one, I have to try that one. My goodness gracious. That is so pretty. It is candy. Kind of a little bit of a chewy skin, moderate seed crunch, incredibly sweet, coating my lips and my tongue. This, honestly, this is perfectly ripened. So you're going to get the best representation of the fig when they are like this. That's perfect. Okay. Now let's play around a little bit. This is the one that it almost like as it dries, there's more skin than pulp. See how the pulp shrivels up inside of the skin? So this one should be pretty interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. This is just incredible. Tastes like the inside of a fig bar, but it's creamier. It's got a little bit of a berry, and it's got a Christmas spice thing going on, like cinnamon and nutmeg. Goodness gracious. This is what happens when they don't spoil and you let them ripen. I got to have a little piece of this other one here. No, I think this is the one I haven't tried here. So it's still, this one's still got quite a bit of red. Maybe this one isn't as far along as the other one. It is not. So it doesn't have as much of the brown sugar, the Christmas spices, the nutmeg and the cinnamon. But boy, it's just so darn good. Okay, we're splitting hairs here. These figs are all phenomenal. This variety, generally in my top 5. It's a late that I will keep because even though it's a late, I can ripen most of the crop. I think this year I might ripen the whole crop, which is just insane. That's without a head start, just in a microclimate here in a short season. De la Roca, Montserrat Pons, thank you so much for introducing this variety. This is phenomenal. Okay, thanks a lot. If you enjoy these videos and the little cheat codes and tricks that I try to give you so you can try to get the same kind of figs in the Pacific Northwest, please feel free to subscribe and like. I always appreciate a like. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm in heaven right now.